Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. We should be live. Are we live? Should be live. Microphone check 1 2. I think we're good there. Ian and Yo, Wolf Will Hunt. Good morning. God candle. Prism. You have it's God. You put COD, so it won't. The software won't pick it up. So make sure you put God there. Hi. Music is playing. Yes, the music is playing. I got to get better at this live streaming, like using OBS. Able to. I. Mr. Somebody, what's up? Good morning. Bullish, what's up, man? Good morning. Good morning. Feeling a little under the weather. Not crazy, but had a little bit of a rough night. Trying to catch some Z's. So this morning I'm a little tired, but got my coffee. You know, I'm here. Just like any other job, you gotta show up, right? Or else you don't make any money. So we here. We're gonna take it slow and be patient because it's a crazy week in the markets. Crazy week in the market. There's add-ons that allow you to record multiple places. Yes, you know what? No excuses. No excuses. I should be doing this already, but actually, you know, I've been prioritizing things that make me money, obviously, that pay the bills. So whenever a client messages over the weekend, I had a client shoot for one of the Christmas parties. I have another one. So I could have done it Sunday, but Sunday I came in here at like 3 p.m. and worked till like 6, uploading all the content, preparing for the week, messaging clients. So I haven't really made time to sit down and figure this out hardcore because I have other things that pay the bills, and that's kind of where my attention goes to throughout the week. But I still make this happen, you know. I still make going live with you guys 100% something I need to do because that's the consistency we're looking for. So your Discord link doesn't work. Could you send it again? Oh, snap. Hold up. Oh, I think it made it one that expires. Generate new link. This link will never expire. Thanks, brother, for letting me know. I am going to dang it. Going to comment, copy, paste, and then copy this. Delete this Discord link. Paste. Send it. Boom. Replaced pin message. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Not only that, I need to take this and update it on OBS so that all of the Dang it. I need to somehow update all of my descriptions with the new with the new Discord link. I'll figure that out. I feel like going live would actually help your trading. It didn't for a little bit, and then now I've seen the positive side to trading. There's plus sides to trading live, I should say, and there's negatives. And right now, the positives outweigh the negatives in the sense that it keeps me accountable. But and also there's opportunity outside of just trading. Let me just say that out loud. Like, it's a bit of a show. I obviously got to show my face and somewhat entertain people throughout the time of me going live. So, and it could be monetary value with watch hours with YouTube. So I treat going live two different ways. One, YouTube monetization, money coming through that way. And then two, trading live and basically journaling my trades in front of you guys and talking through my thoughts, not being afraid and not holding back about how I feel. So I used to trade live, but then stopped because too many people depend on you. Then they get mad and you have a L trade. Those people that trading for money, not for the freedom. Yeah, 100%. I totally agree with that. That's the truth. Yeah, a lot of people trade for the freedom of things, or sorry, the monetary value, and they don't care to learn for themselves. And messes them up, because they're gonna depend on you. So, thank goodness I haven't had that happen yet. Hopefully I make it clear. You guys don't have to take my trades. You're more than welcome to. Not financial advice. What's the negatives? Yeah, the negatives are that there's a lot of pressure. You get the naysayers, you get the haters. It's part of the game, I get. But when you trade by yourself and you're not going live, putting yourself out there, you don't get like regular haters on you saying you don't know what you're doing and yada yada. And then also a losing trade is exemplified. It hurts just a little bit more because you just lost in front of 50, 60 people, and then it's on the internet forever. So people in the future will be able to watch when you lost that trade, right? So that's the downside, is if you can't handle that pressure. And I couldn't for a little bit. In the beginning of this year, I started to trade live, and I wanted to perform. I wanted to produce and prove to you guys that I knew what I was doing. And that mindset kills you. So that's the negative. Now I'm past that point of caring of what you guys think. It gets me a little bit. So I'm not gonna say I'm perfect, but I'm learning as I go through it. So that's the negative side. Are you going back to giving away funded hero accounts? Yes, I am with both funded hero and both TX3 markets. Both of them give me opportunities to give accounts throughout the week. So one day it's going to be TX3 and one day it's going to be funded hero. And I'll add to the list as I choose to and keep giving away free accounts to my community. So, gosh, I got something in my eye. Sorry, guys. Hurting more in front of people is good because it forces you to only take the best trades. It's true when you're live, but when you get off the live and you're by yourself, it gets to you. You know what I mean, Hammer? Like, if I took 2 losing trades today, which I did last week, it ate at me a little bit, and I was like, oh, geez, it sucks. But then I was like, it doesn't matter. It is what it is. Back then, I really wanted to be right, and I wasn't really trying to prove to you guys or certain personal people in my life that I was hoping that they could see I knew what I was doing, to be transparent. And now that's gone, and that feeling I've really processed. I'm good. Now I'm good. Now I'm just sipping my coffee, enjoying time with you guys. You know what I mean? We shall see what the markets bring us. All right, guys, let's there's some crazy news this week. Not today, but tomorrow. Tomorrow we have red folder news, non-farm payroll. Wednesday we've got retail sales. Thursday we have inflation. And then Friday in sentiment. So it's a crazy week. We probably really want to be very tight with what we're doing and be extremely picky on the setups that we take if there is something to take. So if Mars is red, why are aliens green? You got me, bro. That's a good one. Hey. Red, why is aliens green? Bro, Confucius. I love it. That's a good question. Maybe Mars has boogers and the aliens are just living boogers of Mars, and Mars is a living entity, and out of the nose of Mars comes these little aliens that are green. Prove me wrong. That's just how probability will work sometimes. Just mindset block. You have to get over that. Will come with time, I guess. No, I'm good now. Back then, I cared about it. It wasn't about the probabilities. It was about wanting to be right in front of you guys. You know what I mean? I get that. I get it's all probabilities, but when you're live, it's an added pressure. You've got opinions. You got people watching you. You got to perform. So it's completely different when you're not trading live. But yeah. Has anybody traded silver? What's your thoughts on it? I have silver actually on my charts. I have a friend of mine that uses silver as an added confluence with gold. He says that silver and gold somehow act the same. I never actually dove into it, but here's silver and here's gold. They kind of do look the same, but different. Silver definitely is a short, in my opinion. We broke these lows. Now we're in this 5-minute supply. So looking for the next leg lower. But read it. All right, so gold shorts, guys. Gold shorts. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about that. I don't know if you guys watch YouTube. This YouTubers. They're called Good Mythical Morning, and they have a show where in the beginning they're like, they say something and then they always say, "Let's talk about that" right before they like start the show. So yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about gold right quick. We are currently in an hour supply here, and we have a most recent supply right here. We have a demand right here. We have one more demand down here. Demand. Okay. On the 1 hour, we broke above this new demand and we're looking like we want to make a new high. So this is just the 1 hour time frame on gold. So boom. Looks like we want to go higher. Shorts would have been if price broke below this last higher low or lower high, whatever it is. But as we scale down in time, there is a trend line. We broke that trend line. And not only that, we have created a new low. So we over here, so we've made a new lower low. That being said, my area of entry, if we were to take this short and if there was enough time before we open, right here would go. That this actually fits my confluences and trading parameters, and again on the 1 hour we might want to make new highs, a new higher high, but we're not looking for huge moves like that. So one mini contract right, it's $1,300. Like I'm be happy with that. You know what I mean? I'm not looking for a huge move. So thinking about it, it is a bit of a counter trend trade. If I were to take this setup, you can tell in the 1 hour we're definitely ramping up. So bit of a risky trade, but I'll take it. I'll take this setup. If we get back up here, I'll take it. Let's go to NQ. NQ's rebounding from the crazy sell-off we had. We kind of flatlined and we were ranging for a bit, and now we Friday session we sold off. So what I'd like to do is mark off this supply and this demand. Currently, in my opinion, would like to go short up here, as we may be looking to do the new. You might look for shorts up here to create the next leg lower on the 1 hour. So that's what I'm anticipating. So I'd look for shorts up here. If I were to go long, it'd be down here, but we might be fighting the trend if it comes down here, and I'd have to be very cautious. All right, guys, that's my analysis on gold and NQ. I'll just leave it at that. Bum, 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 bum. I'm loving it. I want some McDonald's, I guess. Hurting more in front of you than margin around. That's why probabilities sometimes. Has anybody traded silver? What's your thoughts? If the earth is round, why is the ground flat? Oof. Another solid one. If the earth is round, why is the ground flat? Man. I've never seen the round earth. I only see it on screens. I've never seen it with my own eyes. All right, so I'm going to take this setup, guys. Not financial advice. Do whatever you guys choose. I'm going to enter in 5 micro contracts. If we get filled, let's see. You got to see if we get filled, gents. It's never a guarantee that we've seen it before, where it barely even gets into our spot. My lord, just a little bit. I'm going in half my size right now. And we'll add in my full size once I feel
order filled.
We're going in the right direction. All right, so I'm in half my size. Currently, this is gold that I'm looking at right now. Oh yeah, we're good.
Order filled.
I just added 2 more. Excuse me, that's disgusting. My apologies, guys. Nice. Copy. Yeah, this is an aggressive entry. Me just jumping in at the 5-minute supply is a very aggressive entry, but that's the setup I take. Sometimes price
Order
likes to
filled.
come up here and then come down, but that's why I only went half my size. So I'm going to lower my risk to $350 because that's originally what I like to risk. So we are in, everybody. And this 200 EMA is a good place for take profit if we get there. We're not in the clear. This could be a losing trade. But this is a setup that I take. No, this is an eval. 250K accounts with TopStep. Excuse me. Would like to see this 1 hour or this 5-minute candle grab the 13 EMA. If we don't, not going to look good for it. But let's write down our confluences so that everybody's on the same page. Got a 1 hour buy. Area of interest. And break. 3. We have a break of structure. And then that's pretty much it. And 4, entry is in 5-minute supply. This is just what we take. See that, but so I mentioned this last week. A gentleman named Tom
Order
Hugard.
filled.
I listen to his books, his trading psychology. He adds into winning trades instead of averaging down into losing trades. And I used to be the guy that averages into losing trades or averages at break even. So I'm just learning to add into winning trades, which is the opposite of what most traders do. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. The Maddie, good morning, everybody. Let's get the algorithm juices flowing. Would mean a lot if you guys could leave a like. We're a little light on the likes versus how many people watching. So would appreciate a little love, you know what I mean? Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. All right, so not bad. Not bad. I'm going to wait for this next 5-minute candle to close to decide if I'm going to go to break even. Right now, break even would be a little tight. High probability take profits right here. I'm going to move this down to the 200 EMA or just before it. So 3640. So we got a nice move lower. We broke the trend line. I feel pretty confident in moving to break even on this. We still have the rest of the day. There's still opportunity here. At this point, I'm going to move to break even. Yeah, I debate with myself on taking partials. This is just an eval, so I'm just kind of treating it that as such. But I'll consider partials here. These are 2 evals I'm trading right now. I'm going for the 200 EMA. Right here, guys. So let's see if we get it. I'll lock in some profits. These are 2 evals. It's good to add in, but what also got to pay the trader plus scaling more contracts could also increase one's potential loss. Things could go south quickly. It can if you don't manage your risk. I scale into a trade, but also try to manage keep my same loss amount. So at this point, I'm going to accept $345 as a winner. I'm not going to emotionally get out of the trade. I like my stops where they're at. If we don't reach TP, we don't reach TP. But I'm trying to let price get to the 200 EMA. Yeah, this is futures, so XAU USD for you Forex folks. Harry, what's up, brother? Hopefully you get this one.
Order filled.
All right, that was a nice trade, everybody. We are all out. I'm all out. That was passing 2 funded accounts, actually, or 2 combines. So we just passed 2 50K combines with TopStep, which is awesome. Can we get W's in the chat? I guess that's a good morning. That was an early setup. Took an early setup on gold. We supply area of interest, trendline break, and then break of structure. Entry in our 5-minute supply. Took it with the chat. Good job, everybody. If you took it, if you didn't, all good. It's early morning. Let's see if we get anything else. Nice work. I was Forex, then you gave me a future account, and I'm confused all over again. It's the same exact thing, XAU USD or gold GC. All right, guys, good trade. Price hit our take profit, which was 200 EMA. We managed the trade. We scaled in. I went half size for entry and then added my full size when I saw the reversal on the 1 minute, reject the 5 minute, and then added in one more contract. We got the momentum that we were looking for, waited for take profit, and also lowered our risk to an area that felt like it was a good stop and would have been $345 in profit on that trade. So overall, good trade. I like my risk management. I felt like I could have added in a little bit more, been a bit more aggressive in adding into the trade. But again, that's something I'm learning. So GG's, everybody. GG's. WWW. Nice. Trading the calm before the storm. Nice win. I scalp. I would have backed out a long time ago. Nice. Yeah, man. I to each their own. Sometimes, look, this move right here. This move right here is 5 points with 5 minis. That's $500. So you wouldn't need the whole move. You know, some people like to hyper scalp, and if you're profitable, what does it matter, right? Double or nothing. Freaking Eric. Let's go YOLO, even though it's a demo account or it's an eval. I'll pay for the funded accounts later today so that this week we're trading that. Maybe I'll open up another one right now with TX3 Markets. Let me message my guy. If you haven't done so, comment hashtag GodCandle because we'll be giving away 25K eval with Funded Hero. Oh, you guys can't even see the screen on how much was on that trade. How come you guys ain't telling me that, man? You guys can't even see the P&L. Not gonna lie, I was like not expecting to take such an early setup this morning, but it showed up and we took the shot and it worked out. I'm going to try get a TPT 25K this week if I can afford it. Funds are very tight currently. I feel you, man. Yeah, TPT's great. You know, I use the what is it called? Path 1 on these already, which was $49 with taxes, like $52 on TopStep, and then $129 when you pass. The next ones, I'll just do the Path 2, which is $49. Sorry, $90-something with no activation fee. Nastasi? What's up? Hope you went today, Eric, so you don't have to worry about the funds. That would be great. Yes, sir. I hope Eric gets one. Eric, you might as well do a TopStep 50K for the same price. Very true. Me waiting for 9:30 open on NQ. I feel you on that. Oops. I usually do TopStep, but trading from my phone all the time makes it annoying to swap from TSX to TradingView. Yeah, you can go from TopStep to, or you can use Tradeovate on TradingView, so you can do it all in one place. Yep, there goes. What I just said to Eric is exactly what he'd say. My brain is working very slow to. Just be wary of my English. It's not the greatest. For journaling purposes and for the chat, we are going to, so you guys can understand, like, this is what I have done for so long as far as journaling goes. What I would do is I would take the trade, whether it's a winning or losing trade, take a screenshot, and then I slap this bad boy in the Discord in my little journaling setup. But for community purposes, I'm going to post it in the chat for now. So you guys can see the setups that we take together. So there. Rather use TopStep over Funded Hero. That prop is a scam. Dollar owns it. A prop scam. Dollar owns it and don't pay out. They rejected 3 of my payouts. You have worked with Funded Hero before and you got rejected payouts? Bullish, if you could message me, that would be great. Message me on the Discord directly about it, because I'm with the owners, and I want to make sure that I respect my community and I respect myself, that I want to represent something that is legit. From all the reviews and everybody I spoke to, they reached out to me. So since you're part of my community, I want to make it square. So if they actually did reject you for illegitimate reasons, then deuces. We ain't using them. And look, even TopStep has its own controversy, guys. Like My Funded Futures, like people make those, but yeah, there's a chance that some of the lesser known prop firms tend to scam. So 3 of them, I messaged Dollar and admit they scammed. They blocked me on Discord. Yeah, I want to be legit with it. So message me, Bullish, directly on Discord, and give me like your email and let me talk with them. Because if they can't legitimately explain that to me, then why would I want to do business with them? You already took out the trade. Yeah, I did. We took the trade. I only needed to pass this account would be 53,000. We probably would still be in it if this was a funded account. But yeah. What indicators? I'm using the 200 EMA, which is the blue one, and 13 EMA on the red one. I literally left, came back, and you banged that trade. Nice. Yeah, it worked out. It worked out. There was some momentum here for us, which was nice. Doesn't always happen that way. Mr. Somebody, I've been waiting for my trade spot since 8 p.m. yesterday. It's now 10:08 a.m. Sheesh. Just passed my eval Friday. Time to make some money today. Let's go. Let's go, Chase. Yep, 3 of them. Yep, message me about that. Congrats, Chase. Congrats, Chase. Take it slow, bro. Don't let the euphoria take over. Congrats, though. 100%. I 100% agree with that. Don't even think about the fact that it's funded and that you're trying to make money. Is my personal opinion. Because that's happened to me. Once I went live, I was like, money. I told the story 2-3 months ago, 4 months ago. I don't know how long ago now. 2 months. funded 4 accounts, up $3,000, $2,500 to $3,000 on the account, and I just went on tilt because I wanted to get a big payout. So the gamification of prop firms is what gets you to overtrade, and like that payout certificate, and like you received a payout of this much, like that's all to make you feel something, like you want that. Like if you traded your own live account with TD Ameritrade or whatever brokerage, and you had your own funds in it and you made $1,000, you ain't getting a certificate. No one's gonna hand you some sort of badge saying you got a payout. You're just gonna take your own money out, right? There's not much of a celebration to it. So not going to be greedy. Now small wins will add up. 100%, man, 100%. What pairs? XAU USD. What made you have a bearish thinking on the market? It's not that I'm bearish overall. It's just that we're catching moves like this. But my 3 parameters are that price has to be in a 1 hour supply or 1 hour demand, which we are in, and then price needs to change of structure, break of structure. So instead of making a higher high here, we made a lower low. And then 3, and my entry area would be in the 5-minute supply next. So that's where it was, and we entered in. And then 4, there was a trend line break. So if you look at the 1 hour, we're pretty bullish in the sense that, you know, we've had this strong run up. But this could have very well been a loser. You know, it looks perfect right now. But, you know, this could have been a loser. This could have just kept going higher. So I could have been completely wrong in the trade. Fair enough, bullish. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, on both sides, like, you're the first person that I've heard that from. But I also haven't been with them for a very long time. So I want to be fair. Like, I'm in business. I do business with people every single day outside of trading. I'm shaking hands with a lot of people doing business. I'm consulting. So I take everything with a grain of salt. So I would like to get some information and maybe find out what's going on if you're open to it. If not, totally fine. No worries at all. But for right now, I've been told people have been paying out. I've read the reviews. I've been a part of the group. I've done my due diligence as far as I can know. But at the same time, I hear you. And if there's anything I can do, I would be more than happy and willing to do it. So exactly, take it easy. There's been several times where I passed multiple funded accounts just to blow them up on day one of funded. Bro, Eric, that is literally the truth. So many times. Day one, like, that's what I want to ease everybody's nerves. I want to get everybody in the mindset as passing an account is cool, like, sweet, but we should treat that as, like, whatever. That's why when I passed the account, it wasn't like, yeah, let's go. But don't get me wrong, my first accounts when I passed with my Forex funds and the other stuff when it was just Forex that I was trading, I literally cried when I passed. I have a video of me. I don't know if it's still up, but I have a video of me where my wife, she didn't tell me, but she pulled up her phone and she recorded me crying. And those were much more expensive. They were like $650 for a 100K account. And it was 2 phases. And I passed and I cried. I remember crying like, this is it. Our life is going to change. We're going to make so much money for us. Like, we're not going to have to, like, worry as much. I blew that account in like a week. And then I felt like crap. So hear it from some experienced people in the prop firm world. I can blow up this account tomorrow. You know what I mean? I'm going to do my best not to, but it's a very big probability, or it's a probability to. And prop firms are made to want you to blow it up. Okay? Because they make that money. Yes, sir. Absolutely. What advice do you have as a new trader? I took quite time studying it and even trying with demo accounts. I had positive P&Ls, and now when it comes to real money, I deposit it and I'm really scared to go in. Yeah, that's that's a constant ongoing conversation, and the truth of the matter is it comes down to 90% psychology and 10% actually technical analysis. Yes, you need to set up and you need to understand when and where to get in and get out. But that feeling that you feel where you're scared to put in real money and like trade with real money is the thing to conquer. That's the thing that you need to overcome. And some people it takes decades, some people it takes a year. So my suggestion to you is take the next few weeks to focus more on psychology and feel the emotions and journal as much as possible. Those are my recommendations. That's just what I keep telling myself. My plan's around 250 to 300 for 5 consecutive days. Chase, my personal recommendation is don't even put a dollar amount on what you want to make. I used to be that guy, $500 a day keeps the job away. Even though I didn't have a job, I was on my own business owner. And I would do the math. I'd be calculating like, okay, if I do 20 days a month and I do $500 a day on 5 accounts, I'm going to get a payout of this much. That right there is the downfall. That will kill your trading if you focus on that. So my suggestion is simplify it, focus on a process, don't even care how much money you're going to make. That's easier said than done, but that's my recommendation to you. What are you trading? I am trading gold at the moment. I just passed. Oh, they took away my combine. Hold up. No, this is it. It's now it just says 150K practice. So I passed. Maybe TopStep already. Oh, I'm going to my TopStep account. Oh, okay, yeah. Past evaluation. Activate express funded account. I don't feel like activating the express funded accounts right now. I feel like I would be rushing into it. Maybe I'll open up another eval, but let me see here. No reset credits available for this account size. What you mean, bro? I should have some reset availability. All right, let's get another. That is pretty amazing that they already bumped me up. Crazy. I'm gonna open up another eval, guys. I'm gonna do the no activation fee 50K. Are there any promo codes? I don't think so, right? I just don't want to trade funded right now. All right, there you go. Dang, they're fast. They take my money and they already set it up. I'm cool with it. I'm down with it. $96.11, guys. No activation fees, which is cool. All right, let me catch up. What are you trading? Make a plan and follow it. 100%. We can do it. Oh, it's gold. Yeah, it's gold. I treat it as a game. I like finding the setups, and it's a bonus that the setups can equal money. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty cool. Daniel Savage exposed dollar firm. Daniel Savage exposed dollar firm. I'm gonna save this in my notes, bro. Stand by. Yeah, I appreciate you just letting me know. You know, obviously you've been here for a bit bullish, so I appreciate you kind of just give me a heads up. Give me some time to do my due diligence on it, and I'll go from there. I'm still gonna give away the account, guys. You know, it's a free account, so I'll give it to you. They're letting me give away as many as I want throughout the week, to be honest. So, thanks for that. Oh, we can't see the practice. I changed it. Oh yeah, you can't. I changed it now to a live eval, 50K. Streamer mode, account name. Boom. There you go. Let me adjust it so you guys can see that it's combine going forward. Oh, we're fancy now, huh? We got something. We got cool little. Yeah, try not to get on the screen, but I hate when it's not perfectly aligned. All right, it's whatever. TopStep is quick with their approvals. When you pass, they are. So we're set. Are you doing the no activation fee combine? Yes, I just did that actually. It was $97. The other two were on the old setup. Where do we comment for the giveaway? Comment right here in this section, or in this chat, as I'll use a software that Gosh, guys, so slow. I'll use a software that pulls the comments from this live chat. So hashtag GodCandle in the YouTube chat. And where do we comment? Are you buying a zero plan on Alpha Futures? I haven't even looked into Alpha Futures. Let's do that together. I've been hearing a lot about these guys. Excuse me. My only reason for going back to TPT is for the daily payout. I don't want to have another 10K day and not be able to pull it from the account and end up blowing it up again. Very true. Very true. Very solid reason. You know, TopStep's going to make their money too. So having a 5-day minimum of whatever it is just part of the game. So TPT, you know, that's pretty cool that they do that. How do you comment for the giveaway? Oh, you comment here. Giveaway, it's a 25K with Funded Hero. Tomorrow, I'll probably do the TX350K account. They're giving me 2 a week to give away. I have to prove myself to them that, you know, you get views, you guys use my code, and they'll let me do it every day. You bought another account? Yes, I did. I just bought a 50K on TopStep. Does the giveaway account for activation fee? No, it doesn't. You just have to pass and you have to pay the activation fee. Hashtag GodCandle, hashtag GodCandle. Nice. You married? I am. Very blessed and thankful to be married. I never thought I'd be married. Thought I was too fat and ugly back then, but shout out to my wife. Alpha Futures. Okay. Who uses Alpha Futures? Anybody trading Alpha Futures? Because I've heard this. I've heard about these guys quite a bit. So Alpha Future Zero plan. By the way, market's about to open in 4 minutes, and a lot of news happening this week, guys. A lot of news. So stay tight, manage your risk. The markets might be a little choppy this morning, so just, just manage your risk. Also, can we get some likes in the chat, guys? Can we get some likes in the stream? We're a little light right now. We're a little light. We'll set the goal to $45. $45. 45 likes, and I'll do these things. Flies. I'll do flies at 12 pounds, 12 and a half pounds. Yesterday I got pho with my wife, so I kind of like relaxed and ate something that was a little out of the norm. So I can feel the pho in my stomach. So this week or today we're gonna get back on the grind. Eat my meals at 7:30, which is coming right now. Eat my ground turkey and broccoli so we can keep the weight loss going. No activation fee on 0 accounts. Minimum trading days 1. Qualified 5. Okay. Profit target 3 grand. Cool. Maximum position size on the evaluation is 3. Cool. Maximum drawdown 2 grand. Profit split none, obviously. Reset 79. Cheaper. Nice. Ooh, daily loss guard. Okay. There's a daily loss guard of 1,000 on the eval, but there's no consistency rule, so you can pass this in 1 day if you'd like. Max allocation, none. Hold through news, yeah. It's not bad. The eval is pretty good. Now let's go to qualified. I never had problems with the scaling plans because I never trade large size. 70 to 90%. That's very interesting. I don't like the daily loss guard, to be honest. 40% consistency. Go. There you go. That's the only drawdown. If you're good looking past the 40%, then you're golden. Standard plan. 2 minimum trading days, 3,000, 5, 2,000. That's not bad. I can vibe with that. Hashtag God Candle. Hopefully you win it, brother. How much is the activation fee for Funded Hero? I don't know actually. What markets? Alarm going off downstairs. Car alarm. What market? And New York Open. Yep, New York Open. Markets are open, everybody. Markets are open. I'm gonna pull up NQ on the screen at the bottom, and gold on the middle screen. We also have a 1 hour demand right here. Coach, are you Filipino? I am Filipino. You can tell by the nose. It's kind of flat. It's kind of wide. Signature Filipino nose. Unemployment final boss. Yeah, that's this week. What do you like more about your broker than Alpha Futures? TopStep on the funded side of things doesn't have a consistency rule as far as funded goes. That's the only reason why I like it more than Alpha Futures. All right, guys, we're just chilling. Nothing for sure yet. I'm tired. I'm tired. Did I tell you guys that I'm tired? I'm tired. But we're just chilling, okay? Let's not rush into anything. Not rush into anything right now. Gold tapped into this 1 hour demand and is flushing. Not bad. If we had a funded account short, bro, oh my gosh. We top ticked this move, which was nice. Do you trade on TradingView? Only when I have a TradeEvade account, which very soon. I'm waiting for my payout from my Supra. I sold the Supra. They paid off the loan. There's a check coming to me from the dealership. I'm going to take $3,000 from the sale of the car. I'm going to put $3,000 into TradeEvade, open up my own live funded account. So I'm going to officially trade on TradeEvade through TradingView on a live funded account. Hashtag got candle. Let's go. Do you trade on TradingView? Yeah. Musta. What's up? And do you connect it with TradeEvade or Project X? Right now, TopStep has its own platform, so I trade on there. But any sort of platform that I use that uses TradeEvade, I trade through TradingView. How many accounts are you going to give away, my man? Today's gonna be one. My goal is to give away one every single day. So today's gonna be one. Which pair? Right now, NQ is in the bottom, or NAS 100, and then gold is in the middle screen, which is XAU USD if you're Forex and GC if you're futures. If I have a live TradeEvade account and I want to trade on TradingView, do I need TradingView data subscription? No. TradeEvade should have your prop firm should give you the TradeEvade subscriptions. TradingView will not ask for that because you have an account with TradingView. So why not AMP futures? You can still connect to TradingView, but AMP has drag and drop a sell and TP, unlike TradeEvade. Yeah, that's why I like to trade any TradeEvade account on TradingView, because you can do the TPSL thing. Leah Alpha, I don't know how to say your name. Make sure you do hashtag God Candle, one word. Hammer hashtag God Candle. NQ doing a nice little sell off here in the first 5-minute candle. I was looking for shorts on NQ way up here, but we might not get that right away. So let's see how this 5-minute candle closes. We're at 28 likes. I like it. Nice work, guys. Nice work. 45, and I'm going to be doing flies, okay? I'm going to do the flies. That is very, very bearish. 5-minute candle close. That being said, if anything, because we broke all these lows, it's too early. The market just opened, but there's an opportunity to possibly short NQ. Possibly. But it's so close to market open that I don't know if that is something I want to take. Caught those NAS sells on live. Nice. Let's go, bullish. Let's go. Make that money, bro. Make that money. Time frame is 5 minutes, and the 1 minute are the two time frames that I look at for areas of entry, and then 1 hour for areas of interest. So 1, 5, and 1 hour, 5 minute, and 1 minute are the three time frames that I look at only, strictly. I'm still trying to find the sweet spot for how many contracts I should get. I'm confident on the trades and how I manage my trade stop loss. Nice. Yeah. I mean, you could either narrow it down to pips or points or dollar amount, right? Or maybe you should probably just focus on the dollar amount first, how much you're actually risking. And then narrow it down to pips or points. Man. Possible longs on gold. Possible longs on gold. I kind of like it. Kind of like the longs on gold. And I'll explain why. When we go to the 1 hour, we made a new higher low. So tells me that potentially we might want to go higher. We're in a 1 hour demand currently. So the next thing to wait for would be to break the last lower high, which would be right here. And see if we can get in for longs on gold. So long as we have a 5-minute candle closure above this black line, above this black line or this high, as long as we close above this, then I will look for a retracement to go long on gold. Hashtag Alcata. Everyone listen to this man. I've been trading almost 6 years and he knows his stuff. A lot of key tips that other YouTubers don't give. Bullish, thank you, man. Thank you. That means a lot coming from someone that's full-time trading, and I know you know what you're doing too, so thank you. Means a lot, thank you. Still learning too, bro. I'm still learning every day. Still learning. Christopher Chong. What are the differences with CFD and futures? You know, bro, I should know this, but I don't. I just don't. How about I Google it? Let's find out together. That's what I would have to say at Apple. When I worked at Apple, they say if you don't know something, all you have to say is, you know what? I don't know, but we can find out together. So, Christopher, let's find out together. What are this is it's an educational moment for all of us, huh? Well, let me just set this alert right quick. CFDs, contracts for difference, and futures are both derivatives for speculating on price moves, but CFDs are flexible, broker-specific, OTC, over-the-counter contracts with no expiry, but rollover costs, while futures are standardized and exchange-traded agreements with fixed expiry dates, delivering greater transparency, making futures better for large-scale regulated hedge funds and CFDs, ideal for retail speculation. So, yeah, makes sense. Future contracts are more fixed. There's no leeway around it. And with CFDs, there's a bit of rollover costs to it. So over-the-counter, OTC, directly with the broker, less regulated, high counterparty risk. So hopefully that answered your question and wasn't too much of a bore for you guys. But I just learned something with you. What days are you live? I try to trade every day live. This week, I might have to stay at a hotel in up north, Arizona, Sedona area. Depending on, it's like a getaway with my wife, but also work at the same time. I like to do those trips a lot. So we're going to see if that becomes a thing. If it does, then Wednesday would be my last live. It's a morning good. It's a morning good. I like that. It's a morning, and it's good. Okay, I want to pump some iron, guys. Can we get to 40? Let's just do 40, and I'll do flies because I don't want to get in a trade right now. I don't want to force myself to look at the markets. Let's get to 40 likes, and I'll do flies. 12.5 pounds flies. Still hasn't cracked above this high, so nothing, not telling me to enter in just yet. Take a look at NQ. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at this trade. Beautiful, beautiful trade, but it would have been one of those frustrating ones where price literally would have been a few points from entry. I hate when that happens, but that's sometimes the way it is. Look at that. 3 points from entering in on this setup, and would have been a winner. So NQ's off the table. I'm not looking for shorts in this area anymore with that move lower. Currently, I'm liking the setup on gold for longs, so I'm going to be patient for this break of this last lower high. I want to risk 1%, but that's huge compared to where I want my stop loss to be. Put my stop loss where I want it is 1 to 6 to 8 risk to reward. Yeah, as you guys can tell, I never talk about risk reward on this channel because I think it's another fallacy of trading. Risk to reward. I have guys that I know that make money on 1-to-1, you know? So what does it matter if it's a 6 to 8 or a 12 to 1? And I think it's just another trap for people to feel good that they only risk this much to make that much. If you got a winning trade every single day at 1-to-1, would you take it? I think so. So, in my personal opinion, Will, and for others, like, try not to focus on risk to reward and just take a setup and look at the charts and let the charts tell you where to get out. Obviously, right now, like, I don't want to get in here. I'd want to get in somewhere down here because then I'm risking less to make more, but I'm not focusing on RR. What's the channel do for? This channel sells courses or sells access to premium discords. Ooh, this is a good question. Can anyone answer that question for Schmolin? I think you guys, if you're a regular tuner into this channel, you guys know. What's this channel for? Does somebody know? Come on. Somebody's got to know. I'll just say it. We don't sell anything here, bruh. We sell nothing. We don't sell courses. We don't sell Discord, premium Discords, all free. All frizzle. So enjoy. See all the above. Yeah. Thank you, sir. I've Googled, but I still don't get it. Need more details from you. I guess no luck. For sure. Yeah. I mean, like I just explained, for CFDs, there's more risk because the contracts are with the brokers themselves. And there's expiries and rollover costs. And then with futures, it's not with the brokers that you're buying contracts with. It's with the CBOT, like with the actual market makers is where you're buying the contracts from. So there's less of the rollover and costs. But yeah, sorry I didn't explain that to you well enough. Takudizawazn, hello. Sorry I butchered your name there. You're short NQ. Nice. Take a look at NQ. Nice. It's moving nice and low. What strategy do you use? I use supply and demand with market structure and trendline breaks. Now it's making higher low to make higher high. Potentially, yep. If I'm looking at NQ right now, there is a trend line right here. We go to the 1 hour. We tap this 1 hour demand right here. So I would wait for a trend line break inside of this 1 hour demand to possibly go long. In my opinion, RR is the best way because you can clearly see how much you are gaining percentage wise in relation to what you risk over a certain period of time, assuming you're journaling it. Yeah, you're right. I see what you're saying. If you focus on how many R's you're getting per trade, I guess it just overcomplicates it for me in my head, looking for how many R's I can get in a trade. Just for example, let's say I enter this trade, right, and my stop's here, and I focus on making sure I only get 2R on every trade. We'd be at 1.91 R on this setup, right? So then I'd probably push it a little bit more till it says 2R. And let's say I wait for TP to be here no matter what, and we don't get the full 2R. It just kind of messes with me. But I see what you're saying. I can vibe what you're saying, bro. Holy moly. Holy, look at MNQ. I know, yeah, it's dropping right now. So we're going to watch. I'm going to wait for a trend line break and see, potentially maybe taking longs. Don't know yet. Okay, I'll be here again. It just popped up for me. So nice surprise. Nice. Well, welcome, and would love to have you for the future lives that we get. To join the Discord, you pay with your sanity. Yeah, exactly. Wolf is the most active. I'm so busy throughout the day, but I see you post, Wolf, and Eric posts in there every now and then too when he's not too busy. So, but yeah, join the Discord, completely free. We just talk about trading, life, cars, whatever it may be. Like I always said when I started this channel, it's and my philosophy for this whole community is this: when you lose money by yourself, it sucks, but when you lose money with a community, it's better. When you make money by yourself, it sucks, but when you make money with the community, it's better. And that's the only reason why I opened up this community. RR is important when compared with win rate, for sure. Yep. Hey bro, never traded gold. Any strategy suggestions, please? I think that any strategy works on any pair or chart or stocks or whatever it may be, even crypto. It all works the same, but everything does move in a certain way. And stocks and certain crypto pairs or whatever the case is, certain forex pairs have their own personalities. And the only way to learn it is to trade it over time. So I don't have a necessary like strategy directly to gold, but I've been trading it for so long that I feel a certain personality from gold. Sorry to not be able to give you a clear answer on that. Hey bro, never traded gold. Any strategy, please? Are you doing XAU USD today? I did. Our first trade was a win, and we passed 2 funded accounts, our 2 evals. So GG's everybody who took that trade. Watching my mentor call at same time, he makes it look so easy. Of course, that's because New York mind is calm, because my mind is calm. Yeah, man. Sounds like your mentor has been training for a while. And it comes down to mindset too, guys. Some of these guys that you watch, when they're full-time trading, they're making enough money, like with trading and also with other things that they have, that they don't feel necessarily pressured to do anything. I'm not there yet. My money is made outside of trading, like my businesses, my consulting, everything that I do. But if I had a few $100,000 in the account and I was making money in trading, I would be extremely patient, extremely calm, and no reason to be doing anything. I'm still getting there. Trendline break on NQ, potential longs here. I don't want to just take the trendline break right away, guys. But it is live for me. I'm going to go down to the 5-minute. I might take this setup risk 5 on NQ. The reason why with the trendline break in the 1 hour, I'm only risking 5, and this is just an eval, but I like the morning momentum. So if this were to reject, I would just put my stops under the 1-minute candle. So this is a very risky setup. This isn't something that is perfect to my parameters, but it's specifically because we are just trading an eval. Hopefully everybody hears that correctly. Nice, nice. Very nice fake out there. Very nice fake out. All right, I'm going to take my stops out there. Yeah, I see what you're saying. You don't have to target specific R, but when measuring profitability, I result seeing what R makes you make rather than using it to decide TP and SL. Yeah, and you know what? There's 1,000 ways to slice a cat is the saying in any industry. It boils down to if it works for you and you're making money, then it works. What days do you actually use the gold trading? I trade gold every day, or the two things I look at is NQ and gold every single day. Nothing more, nothing less. And sometimes if you look at one pair for the setup that I look for, it doesn't occur for a very long time. So which is why I look at both. Okay, so it looks like NQ's rejecting, which is cool. So I'm gonna put back the screen back up on gold, and see if we get any sort of rejection. If we push even lower, potentially going short. We're about to hit the top of the hour, 8 o'clock hour candle. So let's just stay patient. If you're trading right now, good luck to you. Right now, I don't see anything that I want to take. Okay, what times do you do XAU say the market is bullish? The market is bullish. I don't know what you're looking at, my friend, but I mean, we're going down right now. I'm out with a W. Nice job, Mr. Somebody. Congrats to you, bro. I know you got that eval, so good work, bro. Good work. Is Tradeovate lagging for anyone? Interesting. I don't know. Hopefully not. ChatGPT told me today, if your entry feels comfortable, chances are you're late. If your entry makes you think this feels stupid to enter here, that shows you the correct one. That's deep. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, actually. If my entry feels comfortable, that's a bad place. If this entry feels stupid here, that's usually the correct one. I think ChatGPT is trying to pull some fortune cookie stuff. Doesn't even know what it's talking about. It's hallucinating, as they would say. 5 more likes, guys, and I'm going to be doing some flies. What does BBW stand for? Big Body Walrus? Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious, my friend. Gold is definitely selling off. Nice sell off from our entry area this morning. Very good. Nice trade. NQ is in this 1 hour demand. I'm going to keep an eye on it. I entered at 9:38 in 2 minutes. Nice. Is just liquidity sweep after the pseudo rally. Liquidity sweep after the pseudo rally. Don't know what you're talking about. Bro, do you trade gold? Yes, I do. I trade gold in NQ. We took a gold short this morning. Played out nicely. So. Oops. Gold shorts potential. It's tough to say, but maybe gold shorts in this 5-minute supply might be good. Right here. Retest of the 13 EMA for the next leg lower. That is a possibility. Going with the trend. We're not in a 1 hour demand. Maybe. I'm not for sure, guys. I'm not for sure. Right now, I'm looking at the trade, and I don't know if I missed it, but it didn't give me my setup, so I'm not in it, and I will let it go without me. Nice, man. You have some pretty good discipline and like processing of what's happening. If you're sticking to it, to not taking the trade because the setup didn't show up, that's being a good trader. There is another guy, not Tom Hugard. There's another guy that I listen to. He talks about cougars and how cougars, when they hunt for deer or whatever animal that they hunt for, cougars stand on a tree, or they go up in a tree 40 feet high, and they hang up here in the tree, and they like relax, and they wait for deer to slowly come down right below them for the perfect moment to drop from the tree, grab the deer by the neck, and kill it instantly. Right? That's that's how cougars hunt. And he talks about how some of us come into the markets like lions, where we're on the hunt, meaning like we're chasing things, we're after animals that we want to eat, and we're forcing ourselves into momentum to get something. And when he explained that we should be more like cougars, where cougars will wait days up in a tree. They will wait days until a deer actually comes to their tree. Imagine that cougar's been up there 2 days waiting for food, and then this deer comes along. Now he's alert. He's like, oh gosh, this deer's getting so close. He waits. Boom. Falls, takes this trade. Boom. Mark Douglas 100% is a good one too. Hopefully that analogy explained it, but we're going to take this short on gold potential here. Give me a second. Have to pee really bad, so I'm kind of antsy. Locking myself out for the rest of the day. 1K profit, Mr. Somebody. Let's go. Nice work, bro. 42.94, 42.90 is the only potential buy I see. Doesn't even look that good, so I think no trade for me. Nice, bro. At least you know what you're looking for, right? So what we're looking at is just the continuation lower. So this is all I'm looking for, is just following the trend. I might be completely wrong on this one, but it's just an eval. So let's go, Mr. Somebody. Oh, we hit 40. Okay, all right. Hold on. Market's this is about to shift over, so just give me a second. I will do my flies. Again, this is a new combine, everybody. Just a new combine. So wait, am I a cougar? I've been waiting for half the day already, and since I never seen my deer, I'm still waiting in metaphorically tree. Yes, 100%. You are becoming a cougar, or you are a cougar in trading, and that makes sense. So you're being patient for that setup, which is very powerful. Oh, don't do this. Don't do this, bruh. Come on, man. Sorry, guys. Price never came to our area of entry. So we missed out on this one. Okay, NQ. Okay, NQ. NQ is giving some moves today. Bruh, freaking gold didn't reach our area of entry, bruh. 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 With the $50 account, can you make $400 a day? What do you think? No, absolutely not. I mean, yes, there's a chance, but the probability of that happening is very low. So, 5 minute, all candles are red since market open now. Yeah, that's very true. Very true. Very true. Depends on how fat is the deer to take the jump. That's true, Christopher. Depends on how big. If that deer's bigger than me, maybe I won't take the jump. What is your broker of FCM, bro? I don't know what FCM is. Gold's going crazy right now. Gold shorts, everybody. Gold shorts. It didn't hit our area of entry, so gonna clean up the charts one last time. Hashtag God Candle. If you have not entered in, I'll be doing the giveaway at closer to 8:30, 8:45. So look out for that. How many NQ you normally throw in at once? I trade micros. I start with 5. Full size is 10 micros, which is 1 mini. NQ. Just selling off today. All right, so NQ, if price breaks below this area and then rejects potential longs. Potential long. MGC gold. Draw the 1 hour. So there's this 1 hour demand that I'll be looking at on gold right here. You know, ideally would like to have shorted gold up here. Maybe we get it, maybe we don't. You like an average hold time you like to stick to? Not necessarily, but most of my trades last 10 to 20 minutes. I don't know what the activation fee is. No activation fee, my friend. No activation fee. look at the higher time frame in Q, you'll see why it's selling off. The market is only ever correcting. For sure, yeah, 100%. Like I said, I was hoping to get longs or shorts up here, but no. Like longs on NQ. Gonna be a bit risky, but I do like longs. Have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Have yourself
Order filled.
a merry little Christmas. No tides have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Oh, we might get stopped out on this one. I like taking the chance on it with the break of the trend line and the 1 hour demand, with all the Momo and selling off. Just trying to catch an early reversal, which looks like we might get stopped out now. But I hope you have a merry little Christmas now. Have yourself a merry little Christmas now. How many years have you been trading? I've been trading for 5 years now, 2020. Dang, my man is a good singer. I didn't know that. Hey, bro, I don't know how to sing. What are you talking about? Oh, we hit the 42, bro. Hold up. I gotta go do my flies now. Hold up. All right, I did it. Are those lateral raises? I guess so. I'm not breathing. Are you ICT? No, sir. Philippines can sing. You know, karaoke. There's a lot of karaoke in the Philippines, bro. So that's just how it is. Lateral raises. Oh, is that what that is? Thanks, bro. I should feature you in one of my tracks. No way, bro. No. You don't want me on a track, bro. It's gonna catch on fire. You don't want me on a track. That's good. Hit those every time you take a loss. That's a good way to prevent revenge. No. It's just a like challenge. If we get to X amount of likes for the stream, I'll do the lateral raises. Or the flies, whatever it's called. I blew my 50K account on gold last night. Bro, I'm sorry to hear that. Happens to the best of us, alright? Happens to the best of us. So don't beat yourself up too much. Don't beat yourself up too much. Alright. NQ's just gonna keep going lower. Just gonna wait. Gold found a little bottom here. Oh, I don't want to just take the break yet, so just gonna wait. Never trade gold in the night. Gold is a little rough at night for sure. Lower volume. Very choppy. You gotta trade the pair when it's with its session for sure. Hashtag God Candle. Make sure you get those in. Be giving away here in the next 15 minutes or so. I kind of want to gamble and take one more setup. Have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Have yourself a merry little Christmas now. What the platform you use? TopStep X. What's your daily loss limit? I wanted to go short here in this 5-minute supply on gold, so we're going to take the stab short, and I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to call it a day after this one, okay, guys? If it rejects, taking this short. Let's go. Just an eval. Just an eval, everybody. Talk about why I got into trading. Yeah, we got candlestick cam, yo. First day on the Alpha Futures 50K up 600. Let's go. Bingo bango. Yeah, I got into trading specifically because COVID hit. I've said this before. I was selling solar, and all of a sudden that went to a halt because no one wanted to buy because they thought the whole industry was gonna come to an end. So I started trading, paid for courses, you know, got a PPP loan. Hopefully the IRS is not in here. Got a PPP loan and YOLO'd it. And yeah. So I got in there and started trading, and I I fell in love. I fell in love with trading. I fell in love with the idea of making quick, easy money, right? That was how it kind of started. But then over time, it developed into this obsession and passion at the same time. And then it hurt me, and trading hurt me and broke me, and made me want to cry a lot of the times. So really, it's just kind of like for everybody else, you know, unlimited amount of money to make and freedom, quote unquote. But at the time, it was out of necessity because solar wasn't doing so hot. And then solar ended up blowing up once COVID started cooling off. It's crazy. But yeah. Wait for NQ takeout 25 146 liquidity. Yeah, if you're talking about the low, you have alert there. Bro, you know Hung Hang? I don't know what that is. Do you trade in CFD or futures? Futures. Okay, we might be cooked on this one, bro. We might be cooked on this one. I said earlier I wanted to wait for the 5-minute supply, which we did. Tapped it. I'm going to add in one more, probably down here. I'm going to move it down here. I'll add in one more if we reject lower. This trade, everybody, is just following a trend. I'm not trying to do anything else but just follow a trend. And if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's what this trend looks like. Appreciate all the likes, subscriptions, means a lot. Timmy, you did not, bro. You did not. Thank you so much, my friend. Holy cannoli. Thank you so much, man. Hold up. I gotta type it out. Timmy. Guys, can we get GG's for Timmy? GG's for Timmy. Thank you so much, bro. It means a lot. Seriously. I was telling people last live or live before, I've been trading live for almost a year, and there would be like 2 people watching.
Order filled.
So to be able to be here with you guys right now, and you even consider sending any amount of money to me, means so much. So thank you, Timmy, for the $10 super chat. Means a lot. I need to figure out how to get you on the screen. You know how those live streamers do it, where it's like Timmy shows up like on the screen for X amount of minutes. I'll figure that out. But thank you so much, man. $10. I don't mean to be over emotional, but like, bro, $10, man, means a lot, because it just does. I was doing this by myself for like so long. So thanks, Timmy. Thank you. Thanks for being honest. Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna try my best. Every day to be honest with you guys. Oh snap. We're gonna move this lower. Don't know what's going on here. Momentum just stepped in. We're gonna go to break even. I'm getting kind of emotional. This kind of came out of nowhere. No, I'm gonna move back to stop. I don't know what this is, guys, but I'm letting this gonna hit my stop loss because this is crazy. Really want to see this reject. If not, dang it. This is tough. I either want to see this reject or take a loss. Did not expect this kind of movement. That was crazy, strong sell-off, and then we bought up. I'm at risk right now. We're not in the clear. I didn't want to FOMO and take profits. I wanted to wait for this blue line. But we might get taken out. I just want to let it sit. GG's. Pros and cons of future firms, please, versus CFD firms. Earlier I said it because we looked it up. Futures contracts are about a lot more stable. CFDs are with the actual brokerages, so there's more leeway and cost to the contracts. Hashtag all candle. New traders, if you have FOMO, don't trade. You won't be in the right mindset 100%. Timmy, take care. Timmy, thank you so much, brother. Seriously, wherever you're at in the world, have a good rest of your day. Take care. Appreciate you again, brother. Appreciate you again. All right, looks like we're going to get cooked on this. I'm just going to add in if this does flip. Okay. All right, that's it. Psh, that was good. That was a crazy move. I didn't want to FOMO and just take profits here. That's not a good mindset because then you train yourself to just take profits every single time. I was hoping to get the swing low to take profit, but we didn't get there. I had to accept whether go to break even. I have seen it where price like goes back to entry and then it comes back down. So I had to make that decision consciously myself. Like, okay, am I good at break even, or am I going to be even more frustrated if this thing, taps me out of break even then drops even lower? So I felt better taking the loss. As crazy as that sounds, I feel more confident taking the loss than it is to FOMO and fear of missing out and go to break even or even take profits down here. So that's my thoughts. So very happy with that. It could have been a winner for someone else. We just didn't get the follow through that we were looking for. Thank you again to me. Said hi. What's up? What's up? Miracle. What's up? Pros and cons of futures firms. I think I just explained that. It's going to drop. Yeah, not bad, guys. Not bad. I need to use the bathroom, and then we're going to do the giveaway. Aye. We're about to break the lows on NQ, which is cray cray. Oh, gold's going to do me like that? No, I don't want to FOMO win. No, gold's going to do me like that. Don't. Gold's going to do me dirty like that, bro. Ay, caramba. Bruh. Yeah, I agree. NAS needs some sort of retracement before the next leg lower. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. I might take one more, but let me go use the bathroom first, guys. Can I go on a pee break? Be right back. Bruh, gold. Bruh, gold. Ah. Discord's in the comment section. The comment is the updated description. Discord. Sorry, guys. Bullish. The one in the description I have to change because it had an expiry date. The one in the pinned comment doesn't. Never, Penguin. This community, we don't make fun, or we're not harsh with people that are brand new that have beginner questions. Never. Not here, not now, not never. If I catch anybody making fun of someone new, they're out. I've failed and got scared of options and have only researched since. Bullish. Let's go, bro. Yeah. Hey, let's talk about the funded futures or funded hero, please. I want to take that serious. Options are very very good and very very bad all at the same time, in the sense that there's a lot of risk to it. There's a lot of parameters around options. Very volatile. Expiration dates, theta and gamma, and other things that are with it. So my suggestion to you is to maybe not trade options in the beginning, and just trade stocks, futures, even forex. So yeah, options are just very sketchy. Okay, so I like the foundation, the bottom that we're creating on gold. I would want to see a break above this area for me to look for longs in this 5-minute demand. So that's gold. And this is NQ. Adjust it here. So we got a trend line break. Hopefully we get a break of structure. Change of structure, whatever you want to call it. Good time to start looking for longs in NQ. What do y'all think? I agree with you. We broke these lows. We rejected. We rejected. 24 minutes left on this 1 hour candle, so there could be a strong run up. Only problem is for me to be confident in long, I'd want to see it break this last higher low, or lower high. No, wait, lower low. With gold, this 5-minute is closing above this, so I feel more confident taking these longs. So I'm liking the gold a bit more after the pullback. Yeah, I want to see it break above here. That's the problem until I take long. So for me personally, I'd want to see it break above there. Retest like that, something like that. Let me just give gold one more shot here, guys. I just want to take a look at gold and see how this 5-minute candle forms. Bro, sellers are selling, huh? The sellers are selling. Facts at that point, buyers have momentum on to continue up. Yeah, I agree. Agreed. I want to take one more, but I don't think I'm gonna have the time. Sells on gold, yeah, potentially 5-minute supply that we're in right now. But that's why I'm being patient. Here. All right, comment hashtag God Candle. Let's go ahead and do this giveaway, yeah. Hashtag God Candle. Get your entries in. Get your entries in. I'll give it a minute or so here. Hashtag God Candle. Hashtag God Candle. Longs on NQ. For Shizzle. For Shizzle looked kind of decent now. Bouncing off that trend line. But it'd be kind of risky in my opinion still until I would feel more confident above that last lower high. Or lower low. NQ's failing to break it. Gonna be patient. Alright, everybody got their entries in? I'll give you guys a few more minutes. I'm gonna message my team here. Alright guys, sorry. The day's already getting started for me here. What are we entering in for? We are getting the 25K live funded account. Load comments. Alright, we're locked in, guys. We're locked in. Everybody's locked in. Hold up, guys. Hold up. Kind of want to take this. Kind of want to take this long. It's a little bit risky. All right, let me just be patient. Exclude duplicates. Filter by hashtag. Hashtag God Handle. All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready? There's a lot of comments in there, bro. So it's not going to show everything. Confirm. There's only 68 total participants. Doesn't show everybody. So, y'all ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? I want to go long on gold, but I just, come on, Shag. You're feeling FOMO. Just be patient for the break and then enter in on the 5-minute demand. Okay. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. 3, 2, 1. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No way, Eric. Eric, you finally won a funded account or eval. Eric, let's go, bro. Congratulations on winning a 25K futures funded eval. I already know you're in the Discord, so go ahead and jump in the Discord. Message me directly, your first name, last name, and email, and we'll get you this eval. Let's go. Eric. Eric, you won. Congrats, Eric. I was trying to certificate of validity. Here you go. Boom. Congrats. W's for Eric. Nice work, bro. I know you've been grinding. Eric's one of the OGs, been part of the trading family for a while now. So super happy to see him win an account. Eric is a truck driver / drifter / trader. Super cool guy. All right, NQ is ripping higher. Very nice. I'm going to wait for this break above here. Oh, sweet. Random number to read back to the stream. You got it, brother. All right, Eric. I got the random number. Are you supposed to type it in? Go ahead and type in your random number, Eric, so that everybody knows. So everybody knows. Oh, do 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 doom doom. There's a many times, many ways to you. NQ is flying. Please, how do I get in? Every morning I put into the comment section #GodCandle. I usually do the giveaway at around 8:30, 8:45 MST. Timmy's back. Welcome, Timmy. Welcome back, Timmy. Okay, y'all. I might take the longs here on gold. I like the support. I really, really want to see this break above first. Well, it's already 8:46, man. Excuse me. Everybody knows a turkey and a something. Doom, doom, doom. makes the something something bright. Da, da, da. Many times, many ways. Merry Christmas. If we see a break above this lower low, I would want to go long on the pullback if we get one. So if this bad boy goes up here, I want to go long here. I just funded another account. Let's go, Timmy. I like it, Timmy. I like it. Eric, are you supposed to read the... Sent you the info on the random to read back to the stream. You're supposed to read the... Okay, Eric. Yep, I got you. I got you. Eric, are you supposed to read the number first, right? I already know you, though, because we already chat inside of the Discord, so... I got you. Eric's number, 7537. 7537. I got you, bro. I'm sending it to the team right now. A turkey and a mistletoe. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Makes the something something bright. I'm going crazy, guys. It's been a long morning already. Many times, many times, many times. Please fund account for me. It's my first time joining you. I give accounts. I try to give an account away every single day. So, Lord willing, I'm here again tomorrow. I'll give you another. I'll be doing another giveaway, guys. Many times, many ways. We just need to see this 5-minute candle close above here, and I will put in for longs down here. I got you, bro. I already sent it over. They're gonna confirm once they get it and send it to you. I tried to do a trade on NASDAQ, instantly went down to 1,000, so 3 contracts is definitely way too much. Oh yeah, 100%. All right, we're about to get this confirmation close. I'm gonna put 5 buys here, guys. 5 buys. It might be off stream. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I'd want to enter in long in this 5-minute demand if we get filled. Let's see. We might not get that pullback. Can you talk about making a good trade and not giving it back? Yeah. How can you talk about making a good trade? Yeah, when you give a good trade and you make money on your first trade, there's a lot of probabilities of you giving it back. So, you know, really, it's not about giving it back. It's accepting that if you do give something back, that you're not going to overtrade. I think that it depends on your style of trading and your setups that occur. That if you do trade again, if you do trade one more time after a winning trade, accepting that if it's a loss and you take a small win for the day, that you accept it and you don't overtrade. So I'm not against trading after a winner. If there's another good setup, just don't overtrade if it's a loser. If that makes sense. So that's my opinion. All right, let's see if we get filled here, guys. I'm going to have to take this off stream. So you guys join the Discord. And I'm going to post up everything here. Oops. If we get filled or not. This is the setup. I'm going to post it in the Discord. Team, they're just confirming really quick. The team that works for Funded Hero, they're just waiting for the boss to say yes and send it. So just bear with me, Eric. I'll get it to you, though. Everybody, historically speaking, has gotten their accounts. Yee, limit buys. Let's go. Yes, that's correct. Yes, correct. So I just put it in the Discord, guys. Look at the pinned comment above. Pinned comment above. There will be a Discord there. You have to copy and paste it if you're on mobile, but it's a free Discord. Not selling anything. The only way I make money is if you guys buy any accounts using my code. That's literally the only way. And plus, like Timmy sending money through super chats and then watch time hours on YouTube are the ways that I make money. So, what's my buy limit at? 43553. Take it at your own risk. Everybody, this is been a great stream. I appreciate you. Everybody try to live in the moment as much as possible. We're never promised tomorrow. I'm just thankful to be alive today. Let's make the most out of today and take care of yourselves, take care of your family. Genuinely love you guys. Lord willing,